According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary online, stoma, plural stomata, is one of the minute openings in the epidermis of a plant organ, as a leaf, through which the gaseous interchange takes place. But what does that mean? To understand this, first we need a brief overview of photosynthesis, the process by which plants make sugar, their food. Start off with an unrealistic picture of a plant. Add water, light, and carbon dioxide. Oxygen is released, it's a byproduct. And you have this equation, light plus water plus carbon dioxide equals sugar. How did we find out how plants live and grow? The answer hasn't always been that clear. Ancient peoples thought that since the only thing that looked like it was touching plants was soil, that's how plants got their food. A 17th century Belgian, Jan van Helmont, wanted to know for sure. He took 200 pounds of soil, dried it in an oven to make sure there was no water in it, and a 5-pound mill of sapling. He planted the sapling in the soil and watered it only with distilled water for 5 years. At the end of the 5 years, he took the tree and the soil and weighed them separately. Now the tree had gained 164 pounds. So, if the theory was correct, the soil should have lost 164 pounds. But the soil had only lost 2 ounces. Jan van Helmont then knew that it obviously wasn't soil that plants got their food from. He didn't come to the right conclusion, though, completely. He decided that it was water. But there are more components to this recipe. Fast forward to 1770, and we have Joseph Priestley, a British scientist. He knew that a candle cannot keep burning in a closed container. We know that because fire needs oxygen to burn, or else. Joseph thought about why this was happening. He placed a live mint plant in with the candle in the container, and it kept burning.
It worked.
But neither one of them had figured out an important component, light. This was discovered later. As we just covered in photosynthesis, plants use carbon dioxide to make their own food. But how exactly do they get it? Stomata openings are surrounded by guard cells, which open and close the little pores when certain conditions are right. What sort of conditions? Well, they open for light, carbon dioxide, and they close for darkness, drought, or cold. But these little pores do more than just taking in carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Transpiration. It's like perspiration for plants. When guard cells open stomata to bring in carbon dioxide and let out oxygen, water vapor is released into the air as transpiration. If there wasn't any stomata, then that's because without one of the ingredients for making sugar, plants can't make their food. It would be like trying to make a cake without flour. Thank you for tuning in to a Giuliana Piccioni production of Stomata.